Hi there and welcome to Little Heat from the Hammer hot sauce review. And today the Hammer is going to be giving me some NIKOLA'S electric Excella. There you go. Well, look at that label once again. Now, the history lesson will come to you shortly because you always know they always give you a little history with that label. This one's going to be very interesting. Now, it does say here the good old heat level comes in at a medium, right? And the ingredients list is very simple, by the way. Apple cider vinegar, lime juice, orange juice, water, sweet pepper, Scotch bonnet peppers, ginger, salt, turmeric. Easy peasy, right? Now, so before we start doing the good old taste test, that label, right? It does say here, in 1898, Hamilton was the first city in Canada to adopt Nikola Tesla's AC electrical system, turning the city into an industrial powerhouse. As I say, you always get a little history lesson with every one of their sauces. Right, so with that one out of the road, let's get this one in the bottle up and running. So the first thing you'll see, yes, it's a runny sauce, right? But look, all the bits you're seeing in there, okay? Now, let's get it warmed up and go for a good old smell test. Give it a good old shake. So, let's see how it goes. Getting a bit of the ginger. Not picking up the pepper yet. There's a little bit of a fruitiness from it. It's not strong. As I usually say, I could be in trouble here. Like it. So, let's get it on the spoon. Now, as I said, you can see there it's a runny sauce. So let's put just a wee droppy on the spoon. You're definitely getting a little bit of a fruity note from it. The ginger. Oh, dear, dear. And all the bits you can see inside that, by the way. Lovely. So, heat from the Hammer. The NIKOLA'S Electric Excella. Are you going to tantalise the big fella's taste buds today? Ooh. You're definitely picking up the ginger. You're definitely getting that Scotch bonnet. That lime and the orange, you're definitely getting that. But you also get a hint of the vinegar. So I'm going to go for a bigger spoon here. I'll tell you what though. Another cracking sauce from the Hammer, as they say. Heat wise, for me, as I always say, my tolerance is kind of different from a lot of other people, right? It's very low. Just let me know what's there. So I would normally say, they say it's medium. I'm going to go right down there and say yes, probably is. But maybe a 2 or a 3 for the normal everyday person. For me, it's a low 1. But what's carrying forward there is the flavour, which I'm really enjoying. It's a bad habit, I know, but I'm only one that takes the sauces. That, wow, very nice, full of flavour. It's flavour forward, as I usually say. You're getting all that. The heat, if you're into hot sauces, that's not going to bother you at all. If you're just new into it and you're picking up a hot sauce to try, maybe look at a 2 or a 3 for that one on the heat scale. But that there is full on flavour. Wow. Like it. A very drinkable sauce, which is bad for me. Wow. You're definitely picking all those ingredients up, which is spot on. It's a light, sweety, fruity sauce, as I'm getting it. That Scotch bonnet is coming through just nice, alright? But that lemon and the orange, you're getting that. Wow. Well done, Heat from the Hammer. Once again, another cracking sauce. Can't fault it at all. NIKOLA'S Electric Exceller. It definitely lit the big fella up with flavour. Wow, well done. As I normally say, folks, get on the web page. You won't be disappointed with any sauce I've tried so far from Heat from the Hammer. You won't be disappointed. And that there is another cracking one. Wow. That flavour is still in the mouth and I can't fault it. Well done. Roll on the next one. Bye.